welcome back. I'm very excited today because I just got a nice package in the mail. Phil has sent me my coilovers. So what we're going to do, we're going to open these up, check everything out, see how it all looks, and if there's any issues, I'll contact them. But I just really want to get this open now so you guys can see what they look like. And once I get everything finished up in the car, waiting for a couple more parts to come in, some brakes and stuff, and then I can put these on and really get them a test drive. You'll have to excuse, we're in the office today. I don't have any room in the garage right now, and right now I'm storing stuff in here. This little thing behind me I'll do a video on later, but for now it'll just be a backdrop. So let's get to opening this and seeing what we got. But yeah, they sent it. The box actually doesn't feel that heavy compared to the factory coilovers I've got when I mailed the teens. But I'll get some weights of these as well, just because I'm curious how much different they are from stock and if there's any weight savings. So here we go. Now you'll notice top mounts are not installed that they included because I sent them T3's top mounts to have them put on. And the reason I sent them to them, that way I don't have to deal with any figuring out preload and all that stuff. They are setting it up for me, and then I'll go and I'll make adjustments from there. But this is what the front top mount looks like. Typical green for coilovers, and then just a regular camber plate. So put that to the side. And it doesn't look like they use these. These are the swivel mounts that I bought from T3 to take load off the top mount. So I don't know if I'll need to put these on or not. I'll have to look at how the whole thing's set up. But they included everything, and it looks like the hardware as well. Now when I bought the top mounts from T3, I've been on the phone with everybody, and I figured out the thread pitch that they use, and it turns out T3 had sent me a top nut that I think will work perfect. So then here we've got the adjustment tools. So it comes with 4 adjusters for each strut, which is interesting. So we'll see what that's all about as we get into it. Oh, these feel light. Alright, so here's a front one. Alright, get these out of here. They're a lot smaller than the teens, but the thing about the teen, even though they were big, they only had a 35mm piston, but they were pretty heavy duty. So here we go, and it's not been tightened yet, so I'll have to set the height, but they've already put it all together. That's a front strut with a T3 top hat. So there we go, that's pretty cool. And that's using Swift springs. I went with 8 kg in the front and 7 kg in the rear. So there's the first front one. I do wish the box they used was a wee bit heavier duty, just because even though it wasn't torn or damaged in shipment, you could feel things kind of moving, shifting the form of the box as they moved around inside. So, it's not a huge issue, and I can see on the adjuster, they did use the screws that I had sent them, or the top nuts. So that was perfect. So they didn't have to fabricate anything for me. But it looks like the adjuster, where the teens you could actually do with your fingers if you turned hard enough. These look like you have to use the tool. So I don't know if these are designed to be left in there or not, but I'll always keep one in the car installed, most likely. So there's the other front. Try to put everything in the way because I don't want to chip any paint or anything. And then here we got the rears. And that's with their top hat, which unfortunately is not got adjustable camber or anything. I'll have to do it through the bolts below, but that's the sacrifice. I know Seika, they make a rear top hat that has adjustable camber. Maybe down the road I'll see if they'll sell me just a top hat, and we'll go from there. And then lastly, the other rear. And for whatever reason, they taped this bubble wrap up. They didn't tape any of the other bubble wrap up. So, you know, packing, it's okay. Everything got here fine. There's no scratches. They packed it better than Team packed theirs, which was a disaster. I had a lot of problem with the seller of that one when I originally bought them, because I think I had to wait several months to get them. So there's the last rear, and what I'm going to do, and what I really like, and this is another feature that the Teams didn't have, a lot of coilovers that don't have them, is they actually have a dust boot on the shaft. So that's that much less I have to deal with keeping clean. But yeah, there's the Swift springs and everything installed. They're a nice looking coilover. I'm going to grab the scale here, just for the sake of weight. Let's see if there's any kind of reduction here. So, let's see, 0. So the rear coilover is 12 pounds and 7 ounces. Yeah, their top hat, just for the sake of weight, I need to let it clear. Their top hat, 1 pound 5 ounces. And then let's see what the fronts weigh, which, wow, they really don't feel like they weigh much. Yeah, let it 0 again. Ta 10 pounds, 10 ounces. So, you know, that is a pretty good weight savings over factory. So that's a nice little weight reduction right there. And so anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned as we get everything wrapped up in the car and get these installed. And we'll see you guys next time. So take care.